Hi everyone, my name is Jonna and welcome to my first YouTube video. My YouTube is called Maganda Manis. I am a Filipino DIY nail artist, and maganda actually means beautiful in Tagalog. In today's video, I'm going to be doing my own nails. I've already prepped my nails by filing and buffing the surface and removing the cuticles. I haven't included that in this video, but if you guys are interested, I can make a video showing my prep routine in the future. So let me know if you guys want to see that. I've wiped down the surface of my nails with isopropyl alcohol to remove the oil and moisture from the surface of the nail. Then I'm going with the Apres dehydrator and primer to make sure that I have good adhesion to my natural nail. This is an air dry product, so you want to let the primer fully dry before you move on to the base coat. I've also found that adding 2 layers of primer helps with adhesion. So I am actually going in with a second layer, although I'm only showing me doing the thumb for the second layer of primer. After the primer is fully dried, I'm going to go in with my base gel. Today I'm going to be using the Yogo Zombie base gel. I love this base gel. It's the most long-wearing base gel that I've tried. I've tried several different base gels, but I am pretty rough with my nails and I work in a lab, so I'm always wearing gloves and my hands are sweaty. So they're constantly exposed to moisture, which is kind of the enemy of retention. And so after I switched to using the Yogo Zombie base, I found that despite being rough with my nails and despite all of the moisture, I'm still able to wear my nails for 3 to 4 weeks, even longer sometimes. So I'm really happy with how long wearing this base gel is. As you can see, I am using a different brush than the brush that comes in the bottle. I found that this product is really thick and it's a little bit hard to apply with the brush that's in the bottle. So I've been using the Dewy Nail Bio rounded brush, which I think is really good for that application. Once the base gel's on and I've given it a cure, I'm going to go in with this Nails Cat rubber base gel in the shade I Do. This is a really beautiful, like translucent, milky white rubber base with little like micro glitter particles in it. So I'm just using the brush that's in the bottle to apply a slip layer. And then once that's on, I will take a larger bead of the rubber base and apply that to the cuticle, kind of like push it around and like float it down the nail from the cuticle to the tip. And then you can see me turn my hand over. That's to kind of encourage the gel to pool in like the center of my nail, kind of let gravity do the work. That'll give my nail a nice structure and apex and give it some strength to where it's most prone to break. And then I just use a liner brush to kind of guide the product to the edges of the nail. You can see me repeat this process for the rest of my fingers in the right hand. And after I'm happy with the shape, I actually give it a flash cure, either with my pin cure light or with my Melody Susie little lamp over to the side there. Whenever I'm applying a rubber base or like a builder gel in this way onto my nails, I'm always checking the shape from pretty much every angle, from the side, from the front, to make sure that there's no like weird lumps and that the apex is where I want it, pretty much towards the center of the nail. Once I have finished application to my pinky nail, I'm just going to put my whole hand into the lamp for a 60-second cure. And here are the nails with the rubber base gel on. Honestly, the nails are beautiful as is, and I could just put a top coat on and be done with it, but I am really extra, and I actually called this set quote unquote doing the most, so of course I'm going to go in with more. I'm going in with this charm gel from Daily Charm in moonkitty. It is a silky, kind of like clear cat eye. It's one of the clearest, like less silver tone silky cat eye that I've seen. And so I'm just painting a layer onto the nail, and then I'm gonna use my magnet from Function of X, and I'm going to try to pull those magnetic particles into the center of the nail, trying to get that kind of like beam of light, fireball kind of effect that's been really trendy lately. You can kind of see me struggle with this. I think that there's like a big learning curve with working with silky cat eyes compared to their larger particle size velvet counterparts. But it just takes a lot of practice, and I've actually seen a lot of really good reels to kind of explain the method for this like beam of light type look. So let me know if you want to see kind of like an updated tutorial on how to achieve that look. I'm just going to repeat that process for the rest of my hand, struggling the whole way through. So I'll speed it up for you guys, and then I'll join back in for more nail art soon. Now, once all the cat eye's done, I'm going to be going in with the ceramic matte top coat from Function of X. This is in preparation for some aura nail art using Function of X's aura melt palettes. So I'm going to apply that to all of the nails, and then I will give them a cure for 60 seconds. Now here I've got my inspo. I've just thrown together this little mood board on Freeform. I will tag the inspo artists on the video, so you can look at their pages there. Here I've got 3 different Function of X aura melt palettes, just kind of trying to decide which colors I want to go in with. I'm going to be applying the pigments to my nail using the angled pigment brush, and this method of doing auras is super easy. You don't have to use an airbrush. You can just kind of like tap on the pigment powders onto the matte top coat, and it really replicates the airbrushed look without the cleanup of an airbrush machine. So I'm starting with this orange pigment powder, and I'm kind of building up the color to where I want it, alternating between the angled pigment brush and the eyeshadow applicator that came with the palette. And then just feathering that out until it looks how I want it to. I pretty much use a different color on each nail because I think I was just trying out these Aura Melt palettes for the first time, and I was really excited to kind of dig into them. So that's what you're seeing here. Once I've finished applying the pigments, I'm just using a dust brush to remove the excess dust from the surface of the nail. And then I'm going to be sealing that pigment powder in with a base coat. For this, I'm using D-Gel Honey Base, which is an excellent base coat. I use this to seal in all of my like chrome and pigment powder applications, and I never have any issues with like chipping when I use this base coat to seal everything in. I'm sure at this point you're thinking, surely she can't do anything else to these nails. There's already cat eye, aura, but no, I'm not done yet. In true Jonna fashion, more is more, and so I'm here with even more nail decor. Some rhinestones and some stickers. Just kind of zoomed out to give you an idea of like my space and all the decor there. So I've got a bunch of different of the Daily Charm Twinkle Twinkle glass rhinestones. And I've got a bunch of different stickers. They're all silver chrome stickers with different sparkles, stars, different shapes. Love these ones from Blanc Blanc. I've purchased most of the stickers from either Amazon, Temu, or Sweetie Nail Supply. Now I'm just taking the sticker sheet and kind of looking to see what stickers I want to place where. And then I'm going to take my tweezers from Daily Charm and I'm going to pick the sticker off and apply it to my nail using the other end, that like rubber tool, to kind of press it into my nail so that there's no air bubbles. And I just repeat this process for all of the stickers. I really like the ones that have the clear back because it really helps for like sticker positioning. You can actually like kind of preview how it's going to look on your nail before you place it down. I'm a big fan of these stickers that include like a little rhinestone or gem on the sticker already. I really love blinging out my nails in general, and so those stickers make it really easy. The aura effect on this green nail I had noticed was a little bit patchy. I guess I didn't fully seal it in with the base coat before I like wiped it down with IPA. So I'm just positioning my sticker over top of that little bald spot. Oh, I forgot to mention, of course, I added glitter to this as well. I'm using this clear holographic glitter from Daily Charm. I believe this was included in their summer 2023 charm box, like the very first one that they put out. And honestly, I hope I never run out of this glitter. I don't think it's available on their website, but it's like one of my favorites. It's so unique. I've never seen like a clear hollow glitter like this before. It's like really subtle, but like at the same time not, because when it gets hit by the sun, you can really see like the hollow come out. But when it's like not in the light, you can't see the glitter at all. So I'm just adhering that glitter to my nail using the Macart rhinestone glue. This is like the thinner formula with like the precision applicator. And I'm just using my like rhinestone picker tool with like the wax on the end to help pick up the rhinestones, to pick up these like iridescent bubbles, which I think are from Daily Charm as well as different colors of the twinkle twinkled glass gem rhinestones. I'm placing those onto the nail just kind of to fill space, and I'm using the metal pointy end of my picker tool to move the gems and glitter around on the nail as I see fit. I'm just repeating that process for the rest of the fingers on my right hand. Once I finish placing all of the glitter and gems, I go in with a pretty thick layer of Crazy Top standard top coat. I've cut that footage from this video to keep this video a little bit on the shorter end, but I like to pretty much fully encapsulate all of the rhinestones because I love like the bubble looking effect, and I don't really care if like the facets get glazed over. I just care more about like the retention. And so when I fully encapsulate the rhinestones in, it really helps for me to wear these nails as long as I can. And finally, here's the finished look with top coat on. As you can see, I've done my left hand as well. You can really see the like kind of bubble effect that I was talking about with like the encapsulation of the rhinestones. And sorry that my cuticles are a little crusty. You know, it happens when you're constantly handling isopropyl alcohol. But yeah, here's the finished look. And then next I'm gonna show the nails with flash on to kind of show off that clear hollow glitter and the cat eye effect a little bit better. Let me know what you guys think. Would you wear these nails?